A very Merry Christmas and a festive welcome to this special Christmas edition of Paula's Run Club with me, Paula Radcliffe.
And me, Christopher Thompson.
And in honour of the fact that it is our Christmas edition, we have in your bag, Thommo, some very special headgear to put on for the show.
Because it's the second tape. This is called a naughty elf hat. I ruined the first time. Sorry, Annika. You look lovely.
Thank you. You look very elfy.
Thanks, Fran.
You might need to bend your thing down so it fits in the shot.
Well, is your family doing Elf on the Shelf?
No, my kids are a little bit too...
But you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I do know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we didn't. We did the whole... Actually, one of my favourite bits of Christmas was the feet in flour, Santa's footprints all over the carpet, which my mother-in-law loved.
Oh, well, he does. He's a messy Santa. Santa is like, you know what I mean? He's a messy chap. He does leave a lot of mess. And what's the food you leave out?
Mince pie.
And?
Carrot for Rudolph.
And?
It depends whether he gets a little bit of alcohol or whether he gets a glass of milk. That happens as the kids got older.
Right.
And what else does he get?
My Santa likes stout and cookies.
Oh, dear.
It's just, I don't make the rules. It's just what he likes.
Okay.
He likes a really cold
Does your Santa
stout.
eat the carrot, or does your Santa put the carrot back in the fridge?
Well, yeah, that's a funny one. That it's more like seeds that aren't edible, but you know, they mess up a bit, but yeah, it's fine. It's more the important bit is the stout. It's a very particular stout. He's very particular, my son. So anyway, sorry, carry on.
Fussy about that. So, what would be another Christmas tradition then? Are you a run Christmas? Or a not on run on Christmas?
This is what I knew.
There are two camps,
I knew this was going to come up. Yeah, I knew this.
You're not really a runner. Do you not run?
I'm not really. I'm not a runner. For the sake of honesty, I have run. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've run on Christmas Day in my life. I knew this was. I knew this. I knew we were going to get through the whole year, and I thought I could get this past you, and you wouldn't know about this about me. But I've
forgotten that we're nearly a year old, so we actually kicked off our birthday talking. You've forgotten, haven't you?
Forgotten what?
The Christmas highlights from last year.
My Christmas.
We talked about this then.
Go on, remind me.
We talked about whether we ran on Christmas Day because I said that last year was actually really magic for me because I got to share my Christmas Day run with Raf.
All right, and what did I say?
You didn't bother running.
So you did know that. All right. I thought, there you go then. So at least I'm being consistent and honest. Yeah, no, I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I
remember what you said.
No. Do you know what? It was John Nuttall, my coach, said to me, and this is where I ran, and I had never run on Christmas Day till I reckon I must have been about 24, 5. And he said it in a nice way, but he's like, you know, you should go out. Not only should you go out, it's you shouldn't treat the day any different. Because I think the Daily Thompson is like, he trained Christmas days because everyone else wasn't.
And Steve Ovett, who we just saw on the statue, famously trained. Didn't he ask Seb Coe, did you train on Christmas Day? And Seb was really pleased with himself that he had. And Steve went, but you didn't go 3 times though, did you?
Yeah, I saw it as I was getting an advantage because I was having a rest day and eating more and sleeping more. But yeah.
So that's part of it being Christmas is that you know you're going to have a really great Christmas dinner. So I like to do a nice long run beforehand, so I come back really hungry.
So it's the first thing you did?
To go.
Running is the first thing you get up?
No. Presents first. It's Christmas.
Really? See the times there you go. I have that on you. When I have run, I've run before anything happens. So before anyone gets up.
Oh.
So on the days I've literally gone out the door before anyone's got up, and then we've done so your presents first.
Yes.
Then hang on.
Started out
no breakfast
first.
No breakfast.
No Christmas breakfast.
Bloody hell.
And then you kind of put the stuff in the oven, and then you can go for a run while everyone else is getting ready, and hopefully keeping an eye on it and setting all the table and all the boring stuff.
Who's the cook?
It tends to get shared out in our family
with
whoever's there to pitch in. Everybody does a little bit.
To be fair, it's the same. In my family growing up, we shared it between my dad, and that was it really.
My dad and my dad and my dad.
My dad, he just...
No, we do. And as the family's grown, then everybody kind of pitches in for their little bit. So my sister-in-law might be in charge of dessert.
Yeah.
And then my other sister-in-law and myself might be kind of taking over with the main courses. And then my mother-in-law in charge of the soups.
Who's in charge of
the Northern Irish thing? We didn't actually have that before. So
what's on the plate? What is the...
What is on the plate? A lot of stuff. Yeah. There's not a lot of space left on the plate, put it that way. Definitely a gravy. So I'm not one of these Christmas dinner with no gravy. Stuffing, chestnut stuffing. It might be two different sorts of stuffing because my dad's chestnut stuffing was very, very good. Okay.
Cranberry?
And sprouts. I'm a sprout lover.
Well, you're a lover. You don't see it as an earning of the rest.
Oh, no. I love the sprouts. I actually will keep eating those cold for a few days.
Really?
Yeah. I love them. Yeah. Especially if you put something a bit of spicy in there as well. A little bit of a kick to it.
Fair enough.
That's good. And then what else? Turkey, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive big chipolata fan, but people in my family are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they are.
Hang on, when you say chipolata, you are talking like sausages. It's in terms of, so you don't wrap them up.
Yeah. Is that not?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, because chipolata's the meat.
I won't particularly put those on my plate, but they are an
Okay.
And then you've got to have ham in Northern Ireland as well.
Okay.
And the ham's a big thing. The ham's nearly as big as the turkey, which is a bit of a challenge fitting it all in the oven.
Okay.
Potatoes, and in Northern Ireland, there's 3 different sorts of potatoes. I
was going to say,
in my family, there's only one sort of potatoes. Roasts. It's got to be roast.
But what type of fat, though?
Oh my goodness, it depends what you have. Goose fat.
Yeah, I was going to say details matter. This is a Christmas dinner. Yeah. It's an
But now I live in France, so it's olive oil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's goose fat. It's got to be goose fat. Do you know what I did see?
Truffle oil. Truffle oil's nice. If you like truffle.
Yeah, I saw the other day Jamie Oliver was asked, and he had to sum it up in 20 seconds, the best type of roast potato things. And he said, oven cook them. And then after I think it was about 10, 15 minutes after he seasoned them as well beforehand, he then really mashed it up and fluff up to get them like fluffy potatoes and then stick them back in. And because I've always wondered, how do people get them fluffy? You know what I mean by fluffy potatoes?
Fluffy roast potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but they're fluffy inside. You can't mash them up.
No, on the edges. Fluffy around the edges. No, I'm getting a nod over there.
There you go.
Do you not know about fluffy mashed potatoes? Or roast potatoes, sorry.
I like the crispy bit on the outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The fluffy edge. No, I'm making have some more nods.
It's crispy. It's not fluffy.
Do what, sorry? Scrape. Ah, yeah. Okay, there you go, see? I've just enhanced your Christmas dinner a lot. So what time does that take place?
Again, that's a whole big challenge, and it depends where we are. Mm-hmm. If it would be with me, it would be kind of, midday. Mm-hmm. Time to get back. So my side of the family that I grew up with, it would be very much kind of around lunch. Mm-hmm. And then there'd be time for a walk afterwards to kind of burn off all that bit, ready for the next round.
You would go back for it?
No. I mean, just Christmas tea.
Oh, yeah, but what is it? But would you not use afters to do, make turkey sandwiches or something?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
But kind of a variation on it.
Okay.
And Christmas cake, of course. That would be then. But if it's in Northern Ireland, then there's a lot of places that you have to go first, because you need to pretty much go to every house in the village and have a glass for Christmas. And it takes a long time to get back. So it tends to be nearer 4 o'clock by the time.
Crikey. So you need to run before everyone gets up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely need to run to be able to, manage it through. And probably a little snack when I get back from a run as well. Keep me going until I get it.
Before we move on to the next bit, the crackers is the one that always gets me. With the Christmas cracker, what do you do with the hat?
Put it on.
Yeah, but for how long? Do you put it on and take it on after 10 seconds, or do you leave it on for the whole meal?
I tend to probably forget. If it stays on, it'll stay on. If it falls off on its own, it'll probably fall off and stay off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not religious about it either way.
Okay. Just because I feel like it's one of those things, I try to make certain it stays there to the end of the dinner, but quite often you see hats slowly kind of being removed as they get more and more into the food. But I feel like you have to stick with it all to the end.
I think the best part is just being together, isn't it? And that's why I say that last Christmas
it was a big joke. It's the cracker joke.
No, it's not. I never get a good cracker joke. Sometimes I do get good cracker presents. Okay. But no, I think the big part is just getting together with the family. And that's why I guess I like to get out for my run. And if it's a communal run, then members of the family together, then that's fun. But you always meet people anyway, well, you don't know because you don't go. But if you go out on Christmas morning at a normal hour, you actually do meet a lot of other runners out there.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. And everyone's very friendly. Merry Christmas. That's the thing, merry or happy.
Well, this Christmas, will Raf will all of you run together or just you?
No, definitely 2 of us will. Probably only be 2 of us. Probably only me and Raf, yeah.
Okay.
I think we might persuade the others to come, but it's unlikely.
No, so have you ever had a family run?
That's a good question. I grew up with family runs, so I would go out with my dad and my brother. Okay. And kind of fit that in on Christmas morning as well. So yeah, I have had family runs, yeah. And then it's kind of grown because one of my sister-in-laws runs as well. So yeah, that works.
Okay, fair enough.
Combine that in.
But
family walks are a massive big thing.
Oh yeah, no.
Because my grandma's on the Welsh side, the whole family going out for a walk. That's a very, very big thing. And the whole nutrition thing. So, I mean, we're joking about what is important about the Christmas dinner, but it actually, if you have done a long run, it's quite a good way to refuel with a fair amount of protein and reasonably healthy stuff until you get to the dessert bits, even though we've talked about all the roasts.
No, I know. Do you know what? It was a nutritionist said to me a long time ago, one of the strange structures to our day is we fit the biggest meal of the day before we get into bed at the end of the day, like dinner. Mm-hmm. And actually there's a big argument to suggest you should actually have your biggest meal at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And you have your breakfast, your big meal at lunchtime, and then you snack before bed because you're utilising a lot of what there is. I mean, I wasn't brave enough to switch that round. Unless I did a long run, especially around a marathon, I would eat a dinner-esque.
Well, the tradition of British running is around Sunday lunch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So you would do your long Sunday run, have a big Sunday lunch. So effectively, Christmas is like a celebration of the Sunday lunch.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Except it's just the...
No.
It's not that. It's just I was thinking about the difference between what I'd associate a Sunday roast to a Christmas dinner, and the main thing is the meat, turkey to beef. I mean, I know you can have others, but it's also there is just so many other side bits to the Christmas dinner that I was just thinking about what the differences were there. Like I wouldn't do pigs in a blanket on a Sunday dinner.
No.
Or cranberry. Or
you would do cranberry, no?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Christmas tracker joke, please. I want to do one.
I'll get into I'll let you go first. You can go. You can do mine as well. That's my Christmas present to you.
Thank you. Why was the sand wet? Because the seaweed.
Oh.
You knew that before I got to the punchline. Sorry.
Go on, then you can do mine as well, because I'm rubbish at remembering jokes. Anyone can send me in a joke, actually.
Do your
go in one ear and out the other.
Oh, no, I didn't. That's my favourite one. I don't have multiple. I'm not like that. I mean, you've got your other classics like what? Oh, sorry, I'm knackered. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Or a dinosaur with no eyes, should I say? Do you think he saw us?
I thought you were going to say Rudolph, like a reindeer with no eyes, because that's no idea. I do know that one. You're laughing.
See, this is the thing. They're rubbish, but they're brilliant. I mean, yeah, there's more in there probably, but we probably shouldn't take it down that route.
You can add a Christmas extra special, Thommo's extra special jokes to that. So come on then, looking back on the year, because we are approaching, I can't believe we've been doing this for a year, and a huge, huge thank you to everybody who has listened and been with us on this journey, and hopefully will stay with us on the journey as we go through the next road to London, which kicks off on the 5th of January.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that. But looking back, what have your highlights been of the year?
Do you know what? Like an episode that I retreat to a lot. He was such a good guest, and there was so much in it. Was the Steve Peters one? Mm-hmm. I really, really enjoyed that, and I think this whole year has been a bit surreal. Not to get too deep for a second, but like I found myself in quite a few surreal interviews with people that you kind of go, how am I talking to this people or interviewing this people? Like Chelsea Clinton was another one. Yeah. You're kind of going, how are you in this situation? And you're getting to talk about the thing you love and with very interesting people and talk about interesting facts. And Steve was a particular highlight because like I've heard so much about him, but the content and what he was talking about really resonated with me, and I felt like I took a lot personally out of it, and I thought that was fascinating. I also loved the Jake Wightman one. Yeah. I had a lot of fun with that, recording that. That was. I think I laughed the most on that one. I had a lot of fun
watching Jake perform over the years, but definitely us having him on the podcast, that was a great.
There was a few out of control laughing moments for him because he's such a nice guy, and it's like. And he's second in the world and the whole story and everything around it. And we caught him right after as well. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But yeah. You?
Kind of in a similar vein. For me, The episodes that we did live from that stadium in Tokyo were surreal and very special. So I think getting the opportunity to interview Julia Paternain, congratulations, Julia, after that bronze medal for Uruguay in the women's marathon, where, I mean, let's remember she only qualified. I think she qualified as one of the last entrants to qualify for that marathon and came through and got the bronze medal. Didn't even know if she'd got the bronze medal. And then, bless her, she was so sweet, basically shouted a number across the mixed zone to be able to come back and come on the run club and be interviewed there. And yeah, she was a brilliant guest, and it was very surreal doing that in the in what was the actual Olympic stadium built for the Olympics then. So doing that from there was a big highlight for me. I think for my son Raf, he would say having Nicola Carragher on with Jamie Carragher turning up to the hotel in Tokyo, that was very special as well. They were both brilliant in kind of really late notice after the race, just coming along and talking about how that went, and to people from the run club who ran alongside me. I'll never forget running alongside the people in the marathon, and they're saying we're listening to the run club. And so that was huge, because I guess that's why we started this in the first place, is to build up that community. So building that, and I'm really excited about next year actually having those physical runs and get-togethers and building this community more.
Do you know what's interesting? It says a lot about you as a person. I wondered if you would pick something about something you achieved this year, and you've not mentioned it, which is not a highlight.
Which?
Your 6 stars.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't. Well, it was with the podcast.
It's a big deal.
It was a big deal to come back. That's what I'm kind of saying. It was a big deal to come back and share it with the running community, because that's why I really came back. It wasn't really for the medal. It was to be part of that atmosphere again, and kind of tick off that goal that a lot of people are working towards. And so that's what I loved, was being back in and more in the mix than actually probably when I was racing elites, because the elite women go off first. You're not really in amongst everybody else, but I was really in amongst it, and really, really loved that. So despite the fact that I was frustrated with the result and didn't feel like I kind of did myself justice, I absolutely loved being able to get back to do that, even if it took a long time for my calf to get better. That was not a highlight. No.
Well, do you know what? I've just, this is the danger with this. We could keep going with this, but I've just thought of another one that actually I had a pinch me moment, was when we were in the office of Great Run, talking to Brennan John with the backdrop. And I just, my head was going, I thought that I found really awesome. Just the memorabilia, the stories they had, and thinking about just that whole weekend as well, because I actually ran it, obviously, and did interviews along the way. And there was a lot of very cool people I got to interview during the race and on the day. Like, actually, I'd be so good to get him on, but Joe Wicks as well. Like, actually, albeit briefly, speaking to him on the mic and stuff. It was, that whole weekend was pretty, I'm checking. I was getting a nod there. I thought you. Sorry. I thought you meant like wrapping up. Sorry. Got distracted. But no, that whole weekend, I thought was. I don't know. Because again, it was our first run club weekend on Saturday. There was a lot of things there that really felt like we were immersing into the community even more, and I think that's the thing that you've just alluded to, the passion of trying to get this community be more in it and immersed in it, and not just be voices coming through a podcast channel. And I think that was kind of a big moment to start kicking into gear.
I loved that as well, because it is, I mean, in essence, Bren and John Kane are just 2 runners that started something and had a goal to build something, and then they built it into that. So I like that little trip down memory lane, even though Bren likes to tease me. But it brought back those happy memories. I mean, I remember that race that we talked about in Balmoral really clearly. And in fact, Ailish McColgan, who then came on, was a little kid in that race, because I was racing her mum, and I've told the story, Prince William and Harry building the snowman on the lawn, and actually the way that John took, because I never knew that side of it, that they actually had to ask permission from the cameramen, and the cameramen are going back, saying it's actually your lawn, it's your kind of grounds, you can do what you want on it. Because we didn't.
That was William and Harry asking for permission.
Apparently they went
not the other way.
Because John tells that story where they got a call from one of the cameramen who said, "I've got the 2 princes asking if they're allowed to build a snowman on their lawn." And they were like, "Well, it's their lawn, so they can build a snowman on it."
That's actually a good. Like, do you prefer Christmas with or without snow? Not that you probably see much in Monaco now, but
I mean, I love the snow. My mum tells the story that I was born in a blizzard. I was actually inside the hospital. It was snowing outside.
Oh, right. You weren't just left out the front.
But yeah, I mean, since I was a little kid, I've always been excited by snow. So if it snows on Christmas morning, I would be that person first out the door, because I like to leave the footprints and be the first person out running. And running in pure snow is something that I love. And I'm convinced that helped me in the World Cross Country in 92 because it snowed, and that for me was just a magical sign that this is meant for me because I love running in the snow.
I all those bits apart from the racing in snow. I agree with
For the White Christmas, you've got to get out and build a snowman. You have to have a snowball fight.
Okay.
And it's got to be a White Christmas. Is got to be the best type of Christmas.
No, it is. No, you're right. I think that there is something when there's snow, because the only thing for snow for me around Christmas time is the frustration around trying to get training and access, because it, like you say, you roll with it, but getting around places and things shutting, it can be. I remember one year we couldn't get to treatment because of it, but yeah.
Special. I mean, I was laughing because I took Raf to a cross country race on a little island off the coast of Cannes a couple of weeks ago, and he won a box of chocolates for it. And then it took me back to the Brussels cross country, which was always in December, like mid-December, which was right around my birthday. And if you won, you got a big box of Belgian chocolates, which were my favourite. So I used to love that race for that reason only.
Is that, you've never raced on Christmas Day or anything like that? What's the closest day you've raced to? Would it be the San Sebest?
No, Durham cross-country race that Bren built up was always around that. So it would always be between Christmas and New Year, or just right on New Year. So I've
the one that got replaced by Edinburgh?
Yes, what is now the Great North Cross Country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What used to be the Durham cross-country races.
Right.
And so we actually used to drive up and do those from the club when I was a kid. So from like under 15s, under 17s. And then I can remember a couple as I was kind of junior, just breaking into the senior ranks, where it would be kind of in that gap between Christmas and New Year. So it was a good reason to stay fit and get out for that run on Christmas Day.
I was just thinking about that then, because like Christmas and New Year time, it can be a notorious time for things being closed. Mm-hmm. And one of those things is getting regular massage and physio and treatment. Yeah. And so people being careful. And that's why racing...
So you need to put on your stockiness the massage gun.
Yes. Do you know any? Well,
I've now gone blank on the name for it.
No, don't worry.
But yeah,
so anyway,
gun, that's what I've got.
But yeah, no, that's a good point, because but the reason I say this, because there have been times in the past where you pick up a niggle around Christmas time and you can't get seen to, and so therefore sometimes racing can be a good way of kind of forcing rest.
Yeah.
And so that you don't overtrain and so there's definitely things.
The Christmas spirit. So the Christmas handicap. A lot of places will have like a Boxing Day run.
I used to love them with my Aldershot club.
You could wear your hat for it.
I did. So we had at Aldershot, Farnham and District, my club, every, I think it would have been the closest, it would have been Boxing Day. We had a handicap, and Mick Woods, the coach, would try and like get it. So, the handicap, so we'd all effectively finish at the same time, which is nigh on impossible for a variety of different reasons. But it was always that nice way to go along and not think it's a session and you just go and have fun and just do what you can. But that was always a good thing, that around that time, the Christmas period always tried to be around fun and different things rather than structured stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I think keeping it relaxed, as you say, remembering that it is that time of year, although tend to be eating fairly well, maybe keep an eye on how much alcohol you're drinking, because that doesn't always help.
Because if you're not drinking enough, you need to up it as much.
And you've got to stay hydrated alongside it as well. But you do tend to sleep well, you tend to recover well, so it is a good time to kind of put the training in. And I was reminded by the people swimming up and down in the not heated Lido out there that you could fill your ice bath, and then you don't need to worry about the physio massage. You can get in that. That can be your Christmas present to you, or your New Year's resolution.
What's your favourite Christmas drink?
I mix, actually. So a good red wine with Christmas dinner. I like a glass of Muscat, which is like a kind of dessert wine.
Is that like
it's a white dessert wine, which I like rather than champagne. I would actually rather that.
Is that like a meady?
It's like it's like a sweet dessert wine.
Okay.
But I also used to join my dad with a glass of port.
Okay. See, yeah. Have you ever had a snowball?
No, I don't think I have. I've had plenty of snowball fights.
Everyone's looking at me like, yeah, but no one had it. How good is it? Right, see the root, yeah. Honestly, snowball is it's my guilty pleasure, especially at Christmas. It's Advocaat is the spirit, and then you have lemonade and lime. Oh, it's just like...
So it's basically like an ice cream soda or not?
If you pour the lemonade in a bit too quick, yeah.
So you don't have any ice cream in it?
No. The Advocaat is quite a thick, it's like an egg yolky kind of like, so it's not, it's like what Advocaat, it's like, what's the spirit in it? I'm asking the room here. Is it schnapps? Honestly, the Advocaat is the spirit, and it's quite a thick yellow kind of creamy thing. And you add lemonade and lime, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, and I was born in the 80s. I was born into snowballs, but yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
on the snowball
brandy.
Right.
So it's brandy, and it's has it got egg in it? Yeah.
So it's basically like an eggnog.
But
okay,
a lot less sugar. Well, the lime, but it's not quite so.
The other one is glühwein. I do love a glühwein.
What's a glühwein?
Mulled wine.
Oh, mulled wine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, that's the German bit of it. But,
okay.
Yeah, because when I'd spent time, because I studied languages, I had to spend time living in Germany, and Christmas markets in Germany were very, very good. So yeah, to warm yourself up with a glühwein, that is proper Christmas coming with a glühwein walking.
Can you say Merry Christmas? How many languages can you say Merry Christmas in?
I think just 3.
Go on then.
Joyeux Noël, Fröhliche Weihnachten, and Merry Christmas.
So that was Dutch, Spanish, and American.
It was French. Oh yeah, I could say it in American as well. Merry Christmas. No, happy holidays, isn't it?
When was that in America? Right, shall we? I don't know what time we're on actually. We've probably gone way over.
We are fine.
How far are we in?
In order of a way to wrap up this podcast a little bit, you can do a bit of unwrapping because you've got a little Christmas gift.
Yes. Do you have an influence on my one?
I think I do have an influence.
And I have an influence on your one. I'm quite excited by your one.
Go on then.
Who's going first?
You can go first.
Okay. I'm quite excited by your one.
Oh, you see?
Right. I was going to say, hang on, she's had the same idea as me.
I
was thinking you've actually had the same idea then.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Sorry. Why are you shaking hands? I think you could have a hug.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm being pulled by my wires. Thanks for.
Oh, I've got the robins as
well. Oh, I've got a bag.
Christmas.
I've got a bag with Merry Christmas on it.
You have to look inside it.
Oh, right. I thought it was just a bag to get someone a gift. Hang on. Oh. For the camera, lots of bins. I think this is to remind me to put my bins out.
Put your bins out. What's the right day to put your bins out?
What's the different colour? Is that for the different colour bins?
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Blue, yeah.
You've got a recycling bin, you've got a regular bin.
So I will stick these on my forehead, so every time I look in the mirror, which is at least once every 3 weeks, I'll remember.
Your calendar so that you know to do it before you sit down.
So you actually...
Actually, the ones on the bottom, no, the yellow one is to put your trousers on. Before you start.
Do you know what? I didn't realise when I started this podcast I would have to overshare my life failings.
Got a glimpse into working with...
Thank you very much, Paula. That's very thoughtful of you. I'm sure Jen will be very happy. I'll remember to put the bins out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there was, I think, you know that I love my cup of coffee in the morning before I head out. So I've got, I love that. I've got Paula's Run Club on that. And then on the back is Gary. Is that because I said I was nervous when he was on the podcast?
I figured what better way to feel comfortable with someone than to spend every day with them. So I thought every time you have a cup of coffee or something, you you and Crammy can just have a chat. And then when you work with him, you're a lot less intimidated.
Thank you.
Is that?
I might just look at it that way around. Shall I?
Yeah, well, that means you can drink his face.
Please take that out.
No, please keep that in. Please keep that in. No, it's all right. Because you got nowhere to hide. You either drink his face or you smile to everyone else. But yeah, either way. But no, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
Do cheers, but you can't.
Oh yeah, no, I can. I can with my other one. But yeah,
cheers.
cheers. It's a good photo of Cramian as well, isn't it? But he's been fantastic on both episodes that we did. He was very good. So yeah, hopefully you can relive those moments.
I might take it along next week when I'm commentating.
That was on the desk. Genuinely, that was my other thought, to take it with you. So when you're commentating, you can sip and see if he notices. I did think that.
Yeah.
So please do that.
I'll put it that way round.
And just be like.
And then when I actually drink, you'll notice that. He'll say, "What on earth are you doing?" It's the polite version of what he'll say.
But it will throw him off, though. You'll get control. I should send him maybe I get him.
I don't get control in the BBC studio.
Well, yeah. Shall I get him a mug with your face on? Just to equal it out. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. But thank you. Thank you for my gift.
Thank you. And a huge thank you to everybody listening, and a very Merry Christmas as well. I hope that everybody enjoys their Christmas, has a brilliant time together, and sets some cracking New Year's resolutions as well going through, because we haven't really talked about that. But that is, for me, a big part of the whole Christmas season, is thinking about where you want to go with the next year. So don't forget, we are here to guide and support all the way.
Do you have one quickly? New Year's?
A New Year's resolution for next year. You know what? I haven't really thought about them yet. One that's on there that rolled over from last year is the Kielder Marathon.
Oh, yes,
which again, to go back to Crammy, because I had promised him that I would do it.
Okay.
And then because of my calf, I wasn't able to get around the whole marathon. So I did the half, absolutely loved it. So that one is on my bucket list to tick off next year. And other ones is just to keep doing this podcast, grow it up to that community. So I think we're ticking off that box, getting those actual physical run get-togethers. That's a big part of my next year in 2026. I want to see that grow and everybody grow with us. So hopefully we'll be helping a few more people tick off their resolutions.
Yeah, thank you for listening. I've enjoyed being part of it, so thank you so much. I just can't get my head around it. It's been 12 months.
I know.
It just feels bizarre. It's weird. I've done, believe it or not, more talking than running last year.
So and you did do quite a lot of running, though. You did do quite.
I did a fair bit.
That's your resolution. I know your resolution.
I know what you're going to say, but yes, you're right. You're right with go on. You say it, but it will.
Your resolution, you will get in the ice bath next year.
Oh no, I thought you were going to be running related. No, I got that wrong. But yeah, my resolution: get in the ice bath.
Go for a run first.
And I do not just want to run more. I'd like to get out and do at least 26 miles at some point next year if I can. Okay. I would like to, but otherwise I'll roll it over like every New Year's resolution. Just quickly on that, do you know what? The one resolution I said to myself when I was a kid, and I don't know why, whenever I think of resolutions, I always, there's one resolution that I said to myself, and it stuck for the rest of my life. I had this bad habit of biting my nails when I was a kid, and I said to myself, never again, for New Year's, and I've never bit my nails ever since. I only ever clip them. So
you're counting that as a rollover, even though you I'm just in the first year.
No, I'm just saying they do work.
Okay.
I was just, have them. They do work.
They do work. They do work because you have to think about it. I always used to write it in the back of my training diary. So I'd get my new diary for the year, and then I'd write all my resolutions for the year, and so I'd have that to work through towards the year.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you on camera. Thank you to everyone here as well.
Thank you to the whole team.
Thank you, the whole team. It's been
and to all the listeners.
And all the listeners and everyone, it's been really cool, isn't it? Hopefully we can,
Hopefully we can do it again next year.
Hopefully we can say it's our 2nd year anniversary next year. But thank you to everyone, Mark, Annika, everyone. Thank you so much, guys. This has been a blast, and here's to 2026.